What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy B123. What's up? Don't tell me we gotta do this. I don't know. Don't know who that is. I know I don't be checking. Yep. Somebody out there.
Back now in Los Angeles. What a terrific return here for the Rams. A wild card berth, but the visiting Redskins with a field goal try coming that would effectively end this storybook season. It's a 39-yard attempt for Dustin Hopkins. But wait, I think we got whistles before the kick.
Yeah, I think the Rams signaled timeout before the kick got away. There's Jeff Fisher telling the officials he wanted timeout. I think they got it in.
Indeed, he got there just in the nick of time before the snap.
Hey, listen up. This is a real good place to be right now. We can take it over. Let's shift it and put the pressure on them.
So now all eyes back on the fourth-year man Hopkins. He did miss one earlier from 42.
Miss it. Block it if you can. Come on, boy. You got your thumb. I know you're going to block the ball.
From 39.
Get over. Block.
Right over the top, and he blocks it. And the Rams fall on the football.
Dang, man. Come on.
Hey, don't try to turn all over us. We don't want that. We want them on that person.
This way. Let's go, Tree. That's big time, man. Let's go.
Everything changes. The Rams are back in business. And here comes the rookie quarterback, Jared Goff.
All right, guys, this is our time. Let's finish this thing right here. Let's finish it. One play at a time. Run it down their throat. Whole line, let's go. Right here. Let's go, man. Just bring the ball.
3 minutes to play. The Rams come up on, without question, their biggest drive of the year. On first down, this is Gurley running right. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now the Rams at 11-5 this year. Some would say surprise winners of the NFC West. Now they need a touchdown to stay alive. On second down, here's Goff.
I know you can come.
Austin's got it left side. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Jared Goff, Charles, already the favorite for Rookie of the Year. He's got his guys on the move.
He won the job in OTAs and minicamp not long after he got drafted. How about his presence and his poise in this situation, completing the pass as they try to win a playoff game.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 14 there, and the Rams are going to get a first down. Oh, they'll run the end around with Austin. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 minutes to go here in an NFC wildcard game that is shaping up to be a classic. Back to Southern California after this. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They'll come out in the pistol. He'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Uses the stiff arm and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal. Just a moment ago, the Redskins were a 39-yarder away from a 10-point lead, and now they're in a fight for their playoff lives. And he is in. Touchdown Rams. Gurley able to take it in, and now L.A. a point away from tying this wild card game.
I love it. Let's go. Let's go win this thing right now. All right, boys. Moving on or going home. Season comes down to 2 yards. I'm not ready to go home. I don't know about y'all. Let's do this right now. It doesn't matter if we run or pass. Who wants it? You already know I want it. Let's go, O-line. You lead the way, I'll follow. We're going to go deuce left, wide trade, 28 toss, X-crack, all one.
A two-point conversion to decide it. Rams looking to move on. Redskins trying to avoid a second straight wild card exit. And Gurley stopped. He stopped short of the goal line, and the Redskins hold on. And the miraculous season for L.A. ends in the wild card.
Got him on lock, baby. You see what we made of. Haters gonna hate, but y'all gotta come see us. Hey, Ty, man. Pick your head up, man. You'll be back. You're all right. You're a good young back. You'll be playing this league for quite some time, man. So don't worry about the date. It's all right.
Los Angeles got their team. They made the playoffs, but their Hollywood story falls one act short. This is Madden NFL 17.
Going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air.
Welcome to Madden NFL 17. Before we hit the gridiron, let's take a look at a few options. First up, very simple. Select your favorite team. If you're new to Madden, we recommend starting on either rookie or pro difficulty just to get your feet wet. Brandon Gaudin here to tell you about what's new in gameplay for Madden NFL 17. This year, the team focused heavily on three specific areas: the ground game, zone defense, and special teams. We have overhauled ball carrier locomotion, momentum, and balance. The special move system has been completely rewritten around a new defender fake-out system. We've added new feedback systems and an auto-move setting on rookie and pro difficulty levels to help users master the new systems. Finally, we have tackle battles, which will trigger a prompt that gives users more control to influence the outcomes of certain tackles. Defensive gap play is new to Madden. And just like that, you're set. It's time to play, and we hope you enjoy it. Madden NFL 17.
Oh, she's fucking this nigga. Let's go. I ain't gonna say nothing until I need to die. Get up.
Good job on listening.
It is?
Oh. Had to make sure.
Let's go. Let's go. I got this nigga finished, bro. I got the 5 times. Yeah.
Drop me.
This is what my big girl drop. I with my big girl drop. And we got it for his life. We know we like it.
Who are them? You don't know that? Oh, look, I'm seeing the play.
What?
Got you. You thought I was,
What?
they cheating. How they upgrade that man?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the...
That mean I'm gonna upgrade everybody on the
The eastern side of downtown Minneapolis at the gorgeous new U.S. Bank Stadium. Coming up,
You know how to
what should
kick.
prove to be a good one between the Oakland
Alright,
Raiders
kick off
and the
right
Minnesota Vikings.
Wow.
Good game, man. What kind of
That was
kick
a
you
good
want?
one. Any kick but
Hold on. How I did that?
just for free.
Here's
Oh,
Will
man.
Lutz ready to
That
get
was
this
a
one
bad
started. And we are underway
Oh,
from downtown Minneapolis.
Murray.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Drop. I got it.
The lone receiver right is Cooper. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. They'll get 23 yards there. Good enough for an Oakland first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Murray. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Carr to throw on second down. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Michael Crabtree, 63 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
I hear it too.
I know.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On second down, Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And he's got some space here. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 32. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders. They'll try to throw. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
What?
And the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
What part do they went empty set there?
That could have been
Backs in the
our big.
backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. Brought in by Walford, right side. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with a football head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And he's got the hook up there. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Because he's so far. Because I fumbled.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
So they're challenging the spot. If you're a coach, you hesitate to throw the flag anytime it's a spot discernment.
You certainly do, because you feel like that's not one you're likely to win, and you may need that challenge flag for later in the game.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The dive unsuccessful. The big fella can't pick it up. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On play action, now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. For the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away,
You seen that?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Roy Halou, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. Script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First down, Bridgewater. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2 seconds to go, first quarter.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Bridgewater gives to his tailback, Peterson. And back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Let me introduce myself again. D-Level 8. Back on this Madden. Y'all remember us. We was playing the Super Bowl.
Bridgewater backing up. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I got a
Stephon
team.
Diggs, his intended
I would
receiver.
never.
And 4th down coming up. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith.
Alright, I'm going to wash.
You know, just keep it in. I'm not iron.
Oh, you are up.
Her name is Bree. Kids, they were kids, they were no place to be. Kids, they were kids, they were her name is Bree. A 14.
God.
What are these? Yeah, these. Not my size. I'm a throw these. Level 14. Oh, get them, Josh. Josh, all in. Pop, you know anybody that wears a 14?
Yeah.
Who?
Cup.
Hold again.
Oh.
What is it?
My bad. Ain't nobody never watching no videos.
What's up? I do watch some videos.
I'm talking about like people that I don't know. Yeah, one. Dang. It's really the only one.
What?
Man, don't cheat, bruh. He see me not moving. You a cheater.
Even my little butt. And shout out to my boy Justice Akins, Jordan Akins. Shout out to the boy and girl that really complete for me. Justice Akins and Jordan Akins. And I'm also putting this out to Christian, one of my favorite friends, just like Justin and Jordan. But still, it's definitely go out to you, Judah. Come on. I want you to come back, Judah. I'm gonna miss you. 3 years, it's only been 1. Alright. Peace. Damn, shut up, John. Tell him to give you like tribute. How big is spread it? Bro. And please go to Sabria Wright and Maya Albrecht. Please subscribe to their channel. Fighter. This is nice. Come on, man.
Bully. Ooh! I broke my ankle. I broke everything.
One moment.
Y'all niggas ass. That's all y'all do. Man, bro, you sorry. Shit,
They'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, Bridgewater. And that's incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell. And that takes us from second to third down. Third and long for Bridgewater. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was looking for his fullback there, Zach Line. And that brings up fourth down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Bridgewater. And he's able to find Diggs. 22 yards on the pickup there. And on fourth and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Bridgewater now. And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray, 59 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. You know, for this Vikings team, as they come back out here on offense, I don't know that any group had more of a roller coaster ride than them in the 2016 season. The quarterback change at the beginning, the hot start, and then the cold middle. It was just a tough year for them, wasn't it?
It really was. And when you look at how their season went, you mentioned the roller coaster. A lot of it can come back to the injuries, especially along the offensive line. I think by around October, maybe even early November, I'm surprised you and I didn't get a call to go audition to be a left tackle there, because they were just down so many guys. So that made it difficult to run the ball and to protect Sam Bradford, their quarterback, and it reflected in their final record.
Now Bridgewater. And incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
For Murray in the wild card game against Houston, just 39 yards on 12 carries. So now you look at the season all told, just under 800 yards, Charles. He did score 12 touchdowns. What'd you think of his year?
I thought it was an excellent year for him, and I know 1,000 yards is the benchmark. Remember, he didn't play in all of the games. And Oakland became a passing-type team with Derek Carr throwing the ball around. I think Latavius Murray is clearly a #1 running back in the NFL. And with those 3 Pro Bowlers in front and the offensive line, I think the future is bright. So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Plus like that, it just...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The lone receiver right is Cooper. Now Carr. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Bridgewater on 1st down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again with Bridgewater. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Bridgewater. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And we'll see Oakland take over on offense in a second. I know these Raiders don't want to hear it, but it's kind of the talk of the town. Such a promising season, looking so good. Carr gets injured, and then they just fall off and lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, in fact, when we brought it up, they told us they didn't want to talk about it. Because for them, they just want to look forward. Great year last year. They know about the injuries, Carr getting hurt, etc. But for them, the focus is now, and they think that they can be not just a playoff team again this year, but a Super Bowl contender.
And the last time they were in the playoffs, they were a Super Bowl contender back in 2003 when they fell. And a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And what a way to take over as they've got it with a first and goal. And now out comes Minnesota. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Throwing now is Carr. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. Taking it right down Broadway. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards.
Coach is